All right, this is something very, very rare. This is rare right here. Look at this. Charlie, are you feeling all right?
I'm doing great.
Hello, Mr. Ed here. Today is March 28th, 2026. We're in Metairie, Louisiana, and you heard me say we are in Metairie, Louisiana. Come here, come on, come here. You know who's here with me, right?
What can I say?
And
here we go. We're
rock
ready
and
for
roll.
that. Yeah, baby.
That's right. The three amigos back together for the second week in a row, wrangling bees. Ralph, you want to tell them what we got?
We got Charlie.
Yeah.
We got Mr. Ed and myself.
And what else?
Oh, and we got bees.
Yeah.
And we
You
got
go and
plenty
tell
of
them
bees.
where they are, Ralph. Show
Plenty
them.
of bees. They're going in the soffit right here. Actually, it's all open, but you can see the bees are pretty crazy right now, and it's very windy also. So, but yeah. In a few minutes, we'll have this thing going and back home. No, we won't be going home. We're going to get something to eat, huh, Charlie?
We're going to Drago's.
We're going to try, yeah.
Well, before we go to Drago's, let's get inside and I'll show you what these bees look like on the thermal camera. And that's what the bees look like inside of the wall. And in fact, Ralph, get over there and show
This is
them.
what Ralph looks like taking them out the wall. We got actually there's a stud. I think you can see it on the camera. It's about right here, and the bees are in this area. So what we'll do is we'll try to cut here and pull this one piece off, get to the bees, so the owner can put it right back on and be in business.
That's a fair sized hive, Ralph.
It is. It is. It's.
Now Ralph did a great job showing y'all where those things were. Good
Yes,
job, that
yes.
was. He kind of looked like Jason, kind of like.
Kind of, huh?
But by the grace of God, these bees, they're going to be coming out of this little trailer right here and headed back up to the Abbey with me. You guys ready to wrangle?
We're ready.
Thanks for watching.
No,
Keep on
no,
watching.
Ralph, no.
Keep
Charlie,
on watching.
He don't even know who we are anymore.
We're going to get that at later on point. Come on.
You can see here they had this strip, and then I already drew a line. There's a stud right here that divides the wall, and the bees up in the top part here. So I'm gonna pull the strip off, I'm gonna cut along the stud here. I'll pull this piece of molding off by the window and this piece of molding off at the top, and we'll just yank that board off, not yank it, but we'll pull that board off and reveal the bees, and then we'll put Jeff to work.
That's it. That sounds like a great idea. Yep.
All right, I'm gonna pull this little piece of molding off first. And I'll try to see if I can just pull this out. Voila. Alright, so what we're going to do now is, since we done took this off and there's a seam here, we're just going to make one cut and then pull this piece off, and then that way the owner can just put it right back on. Pretty simple. And they can put one of these strips like this right across here, and it would cover up what we cut.
That's it, huh?
That's it. Plan 3.
What are we doing now?
Now we're just going to cut here, because what's happening is by taking this off, it's breaking into small pieces. We thought we could just pull the whole thing off, but it's not going to work that way. So we're going to try to cut here and then just pull this one piece off. And hopefully it'll come off easier then, because it's got a bunch of nails and it's just breaking the small pieces. So we're going to see.
Okay, plan 4. We're gonna pull this little piece off.
Why does it
and-
always change, Ralph? How come it always changes?
Well, because it's the Mr. Ed way.
Wait a minute. It's a good
It
time
can't
Charlie
be
way.
simple.
It can't be simple.
No.
It's the Mr. Ed way. I mean, Charlie's a good example.
And the bees are coming out.
Ralph, you might want to put on your suit, Ralph.
Ralph is going to test the situation. We're going to see whether they're aggressive or not.
It's gonna break into pieces.
Can you get more?
Yeah, let me put my suit on like you said, just in case.
Yeah, I mean, it's already.
Yeah, it's
Freezing.
gonna break it. We're gonna make them mad. Yeah, it's gonna thin pieces. I don't have to pull it all apart.
Yeah, this thing ain't gonna come out.
No.
What you got there, Ralph?
Oh yeah, look at this. I think we'll be good. I'm gonna pull a little piece off the top. See how we look.
We got comb?
A little bit of comb. Do you have a razor knife?
I do.
All right, let's cut right here and then pull this piece off. All right, ready? All right, so Jeff's gonna cut the paper on the sheetrock and I'm gonna just pull this little piece off. And we have a little bit of comb on the back of this piece. I'm gonna hand it over to Jeff. And then we'll see what we have here.
We have more comb.
So I think what we're gonna do is take a saw and just cut little pieces. That way we're not pulling the whole hive down, trying to get it off.
Okay, I'll do that.
Let me give you a saw. Got a piece right there. Get your vacuum off.
Yeah, let me vacuum these bees up and then we'll take a little bit more of the
Yes.
wall off.
So what I'm gonna do is I'm gonna cut another piece across here like this. So Jeff can try to get his knife behind there and pull that piece of sheetrock off without all the comb falling down on the floor.
Good idea.
And hopefully he can find the queen.
Charlie be looking too.
Yeah, we all gonna be looking.
But you're-
It's gonna be stuck to all your comb.
Yeah, let's see what happens. I gotta get it to move some. Yeah, it's coming out.
Yeah, maybe on that side, and I'll fold the sheetrock.
You're doing good. Look how good he did.
Looked pretty good. He gets lucky every now and then.
You want to suck him off or not?
Yeah. This piece is getting ready to come out right now, so we're going to pull it out because it's going to fall out if we don't. And it's got full of honey and brood on it.
You're gonna have to lay it on something.
Yeah, I'm gonna lay it on my tray, on my table. Let's see if our queen is on the back side of this. Nope, she ain't there.
Plan number 5. We're gonna cut here and we're gonna cut strips. That way it'll be easier for Jeff to get the knife back there and pull the little pieces off because the big piece was just too much.
Yeah. Very good. Did the same thing again, Ralph.
Yeah.
That worked good.
All right, go for it. Yeah. There you go.
You know, it just pulled up. It's broke. It's all cut loose.
I'm telling you, that stuff don't want to give it up.
There you go.
All right, Ralph. Ralph, that's good. But
Yeah, it was easier than what we thought.
I don't like having to section that comb off, but we really didn't have a choice because it's just attached to the back of that sheetrock. And we lost a couple of pieces taking it out initially, but as you can tell, these bees are super nice bees. Oh my goodness. We got lots of honey, lots of brood, and we even got some drone brood in there as well.
And Ralph, where's the queen? You see her
haven't found
yet?
her yet.
Well, if Shawi was right here, he'd probably go, oh, she's
Yeah, be
right,
right
behind there. Yeah. Love you, Shawi. All right, let's vacuum up some bees and cut some comb. This is some beautiful slab comb, so this is going to make some great framing up material.
Yes, it will.
So we removed the piece of the comb, the honeycomb on this side, because I knew that this comb was layered that way. So if we remove that, then I could get to this part more easily. And as you can see, we're now at the brood. And these are some beautiful sections of brood in here. And we'll just using the yellow board, and we're just going to cut up in here and remove this stuff. So we're going to frame this stuff up. It ought to go very, very well. And Charlie, if you zoom in, you can see they've got these swarm cups forming along this edge right here, as well as a few on this edge over here. So these girls, in another week or so, they probably would have had those filled out and this hive ready to swarm. We got our yellow board out, and it's just simply a matter of using it as my measuring stick. This is to be the width of our frame in here. Make our mark, cut it, and that's going to fit right into one of our frames. You ready, Charlie?
Yeah, what are you getting ready to do, Jeff?
Well, the bees we pushed them right outside of the window, and they're right here. So I'm gonna just vacuum them up right here so they won't keep continuing to come inside of the building. And I don't think our queen is here. All right, we got those guys vacuumed up, and we still got the field bees are coming in, and they're gonna land right there, but we're gonna go inside and spray some honey bandit, cut a little hole, spray some honey bandit, and chase the bees out, and maybe we'll find our queen there.
Okay, so what we did was we took all the bees out of here in cone and everything, but as you can see right here, the bees are going between the stud and the wall into this section. So since Mr. Ed didn't find the queen,
How disappointing.
yeah, how disappointing. We're gonna cut this whole piece
She's over
out,
here.
and we're gonna go with Mr. Ed says. She's over here.
So she's over here. You see bees?
Insulation behind that one.
this.
So you ready, Charlie?
Yeah.
Let's see what we got.
Nothing so far.
Oh yeah, they're right here. Look at them.
Let's see this way, Charlie.
Oh, they're hiding. Uh-huh.
Ralph, what we got to say now?
Well, folks,
No more.
No more.
Now, I will say this. When we first got here and we talked about it, Ralph said, "Look, we're going to just cut it out right here. Just cut it out right here." It just works out that when the bees have places to run, you've got to get all the bees. And that's what we had to do. So to get them, we had to remove the sheetrock in all these areas. We had bees here, 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 and here. So for us to get the bees, we had to remove the sheetrock to get it. And
Yeah, you made a mess.
yeah.
I mean, look
They
at
just run between the ribs. You can see, you know, there's an opening here, in here.
And behind the studs as well.
Yeah, so
it's
they just run between the ribs,
Yep.
and you don't ever know till you
Till you
going
open
and
it
get
up.
them all, yeah.
That's all you can do.
Unfortunately.
Yeah. So let's get outside and finish this video.
Thanks
out.
for watching.
Not yet.
Keep on
no, we're gonna
watching.
finish it.
Here I am.
Can you fit?
Can you fit? Are you in there, Charlie? I think
Can't
you
see
are.
my
I see.
glasses.
There you are.
Yeah,
I see.
there I am.
All right, guys. Well,
Well, that was pretty cut and dry.
it was.
I don't know
Cut and
about
dry,
cut,
yeah, right.
It
Yeah.
was more cutting than what we thought. That's for
We cut
sure.
and cut and cut. But no, that was it.
And of course, Charlie, we didn't have the great queen capture.
I
But
know.
You know, but
With all the bees
Drones.
gone in there, man,
Yeah.
she's in that bee bag for sure.
I think you sucked her up.
Oh, I know I did, because there ain't
Yeah.
no bees left.
and they're
Yeah.
flying around the back now.
Yeah, we saw two or three of them around the back when Charlie was vacuuming out here. So, yeah, she's
Oh,
in.
well.
She's in that
Yeah.
back.
That's all I've got.
All right, well, let's wrap it.
That's all I got.
Let's-
Thanks for watching.
Keep on watching.
We'll be making more. God bless, Mr. Ed.
Wreck-It Ralph.
And good time, Charlie.
We're out here till when, Charlie? The
After
next,
lunch.
No, the next video.
Video.
God bless everybody. Thank y'all.